Let's talk Plex. Plex can be all black or print phase ID. There is no such thing as linear and Plex. It is Plex. Use the current plastic jacket, rubber jacket rule. When you Plex, 5 things in this order every time for any medium volt plexing. FR full reel, ST100, CBL cable. Number 4 is a dry test. Number 5 is the LABRWD, lab rewind. Always, always, always rewind after cabling. We will cut into shippers here at number 5 in the LAB rewind. So let's do that again. Number 1, FR, which is full reel. Number 2, Spark 100. Number 3, CBL cable. Number 4, DT dry test. Number 5, LAB rewind. Always, always, always rewind. Cut into shippers in the rewind. All right, when you Spark 100, you need to know what cabler you're going to be on, because I guess it speaks to cutting, and the 88-inch Sket 401 let off for 5,788 feet is the only one that can be the let off on the 401 in Richmond. The 88-inch Sket 401 let off is the only reel, or the biggest reel. And it has to fit on this one, 5,788 feet in size. So you need to be in those lengths, I guess, at Spark 100. This becomes a limiting factor on lengths. You're on the 401 in Orangeburg. You're on the 404 in Santa Maria. In Richmond, you're on the 401. There are other cablers there, 863, 862, 861, 814, and the 867 that no one uses anymore. Cumberland has a number of smaller stock. Manufacturing standards 511 has the cabling factors. For plexing, for OD, if I have a 3 conductor, it's going to come out to 2.16 of the OD of a single. Richmond, coming off the cabler, my take-up is the Sket 118 by 60 by 63. 401 take-up. Holds 3,648. This is the upper limit. The twist and the 3-by is already figured into that figure. So obviously your singles are going to be bigger. For descriptions, 3 conductor Plex, 500 Class B copper compact round. The Plex goes where the power used to go, right? 3 conductor Plex. And then when you get done with your jacket, right? Copper flat straps, 050, Colleen, XLP. Then you do print phase ID hyphen triplex 3x1 conductor hyphen sequential print 1 conductor only hyphen voltage. Switching just to throw some stuff in for conductor. Aluminum never mimics component. No SC. All virtual, always SS. Aluminum component is filled and compressed. Copper component is unfilled and compact. If the yellow sheet doesn't call for component, don't use it. If we're mimicking, it must be copper. The EMQ is shorter than the total length of the run. You're going to use SC in the spec for the C52. Aluminum is always SS. Max aluminum length, 35,000. Assumptions. Always assume compressed with aluminum unless told else. Always assume compressed copper for URO and compact copper for copper tape shield unless told something else. Conductor greater than 1 million, not filled ever. Well, that's Class B. Class A, you go up to 1,100. Not filled over 1 million, Class B. And 61 strand, not compact. Greater than 61 strand, Class B, not compact. Square wire is for compact only. It's 500 MCM to 1 million, including endpoints. It could also be the Class A, up to 1,100. Do the SW trailer for the square wire, but not in the description, only when you're spinning it up. Greater than 127 strands needs a tape to prevent dropped compound. If you use copper component in UROJ, you need the exception. Let's talk stranding. Number 22 down to number 2, 7X. Number 1 to 4, 19X. 250 to 500, 37X. 550 to 1 million is 61X. 1100 to 1491x, 1500 to 2,127x.